you are. You may as well empty the pot.
Thanks.
Oh, the X that. So you decided not to go then?
Won't get me jogging around in a bus. I've told him he can go if he likes, though.
I don't like.
I hear you had a bit of trouble last night.
Trouble? No, there was no trouble.
Well, I bet a lot of people thought it was that Arthur Dewhurst who wants his head examining. Fancy calling you over in front of a foot full of people and saying that he wanted to speak to you privately after they'd just been talking about a burglary. I bet half the pub thought you'd done it.
He was very nice.
Oh, yes, very nice. If he picked you up off the floor, he'd tread on your toes. I was blazing mad when he told me what he'd said.
It was my fault. It's because I'm an alien. I have to register with the police station when I change my address. It was very nice of him to remind me.
Well,
I must go today.
I don't see what that's got to do with it. After all, he's a policeman. He knows where you live.
It's the law.
Oh, them and the laws.
Are you going off, then?
Off who?
Arthur.
What's it got to do with you?
I just thought it a bit daft you going to a Rovers picnic with him if you were.
Oh, I suppose it is. Anyway, I told him if he couldn't get any reply next door to come round here.
Oh, fine.
Do you mind?
No, be my guest.
That's you all over. I'll let you traipse in and out of number 11 as if you own the place. And then you begrudge me 5 minutes in here. Here, the very house I got for you.
I said it was all right. Besides, I can't wait to see Arthur again.
He is a bit of a tatter, isn't he?
Are you all going?
Oh, all the regulars, I suppose. Lady Annie Walker from the Rovers' Return will be queening it, as usual.
Concepta, love, would you help me to pin this on?
Oh, certainly.
Certainly. Thumbs. Thank you, love. Jack! Where's he got to?
Oh, he's probably gone to see if the coach has arrived yet. Now, don't excite yourself.
My dear, when you've been married as long as I have, you'll know that excitement's the last thing you get. Chance it'd be a fine thing. Oh, I wouldn't be too sure if I were you. Where is he? Mr. Walker! You know, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he's forgotten all about the picnic. He's probably down in the cellar, dirtying himself up to the eyebrows.
Oh, we have a few minutes, yes.
No? I wouldn't be too sure if I were you. Sure of what? Well, you know, I have the strangest feeling that something quite important is going to happen to you.
Oh, now, Mrs. Walker.
No, it's not the first time I've had it. Now, I may not have told you this, but the very moment my Auntie Ethel died, I had a violent attack of the shivers, and she passed away in Edinburgh.
Now, that is interesting.
Oh, I've had the power for some time, my dear. Only wish I'd had it before I was married.
Why?
Well, I'd be Mrs. Etherington then.
You'd have been who?
Oh, haven't you heard of him? Mr. Etherington, yeah, the man who has all those radio shops.
Oh, that one.
Oh, he's in a very big way.
And you could have married him?
I certainly could. Now, the only trouble was that even in those days, he was full of confidence. And Mr. Walker was exactly the opposite, you see. Now, that's the greatest mistake a woman can make, Concepta. Never marry a man because he looks helpless. Well, look at me, my dear. I've been married to Mr. Walker for over 20 years, and he's worse than he ever was. Oh, Mrs. Walker. And what have you got that suit on for?
So, Arthur, the way she talks about it, do you know how much this knocked me back?
Yes, I do. You told me when you bought it, and it made me sick even then. Where's your father?
He's run off with a black woman. I just saw him up in a bus at Maudsley Street.
2 men in the house, and you can't get a straight answer out of either of them.
All right, I, William Walker, hereby certify that at 0902 hours on a Whit Monday morning, I haven't the faintest idea where my old man is.
Thank you. That's very helpful. Has your Uncle Jim come?
Oh, I haven't seen him. I'll look on the way out. Oh, hello.
Hey, Shavers round the corner.
Oh, I'm very pleased to hear it.
Ah, and there's 6 or 7 of them on already.
Is there now? Well, the only thing that's bothering me is are you and me going to be on it?
What are you talking about?
That brother of yours, if he cuts it any finer, you and I won't be on that, Shara.
Nah, he'll be here.
Morning, all.
Hello, Len.
Hello, I thought I'd just give you a hand out with the stuff.
Hey? Ah, well, it's just behind the bar.
What's up, then?
It doesn't look as though Mr. Walker will be going.
Now, wait a minute.
An arrangement is an arrangement. Year after year, every autumn, we go out to help him when they have their outing. And every time I make a special point of being there in good time. But it's the same with him every Whit Monday alike. He leaves it till the last possible minute and takes all the pleasure out of everything.
Who's this, you or Jim? Hasn't he turned up yet?
Now, he'll be here. I'll keep telling him.
I very much doubt it. If you ask me, you'd better change back into your working clothes.
Morning.
Good morning. Hey, you're the same fellow we had last year.
Ah, why?
Is your driving improved?
Well, there's nothing wrong with my driving. I've been doing it for 30 years.
Oh, have you? What about that coal cart you nearly hit outside Abergelly?
What coal
Oh,
car?
I suppose as far as you're concerned, some things are best forgotten. Oh, you have managed it then?
Managed it. I've been here 10 minutes. I've saved your seat up at front.
Oh, well, you can say that if you like. I'm sitting at back.
But I thought you liked the front seat.
Hey, Simmy put the fear of death in me last year. I'm sitting at back. You can please yourself. Where is she?
Yeah, I don't know. Perhaps she forgot to set her alarm.
Ah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Can't wait for it, open up.
Yes, that's what get these sort of trips a bad name, you know. Can't you keep off it for 5 minutes?
Can't keep off this stuff forever, love. It's milk stout. So take it back.
Hey, she's coming.
Hey, I've had an awful rush.
Have you?
Yes, I couldn't get the fire to light. Well, whatever do you want a fire for? Well, my mother likes a fire to look at. Shall we get sat down,
Oh,
then?
that's right. Go on, rush as you've come, have you?
Oh, well, I was only thinking.
Well, let me get sat next to the window. I don't want anybody kicking me bad ankle.
You know, it's not too late if you want to change your mind.
I don't want to go.
Well, you heard what Mum said. There's still 2 or 3 spare seats.
Look, I told you. I'm going to paint the court. Besides, I promised to help at the rover tonight.
Oh, stop pestering him. Just be thankful he wants to stay at home. In a couple of years, you won't see him for dust. I'll go. Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Leave the lad alone.
Oh, he's not a lad, he's my husband.
Hello. Hello. You've met Arthur Dewhurst, haven't you? Hello.
How do you do?
This is my friend, Arthur Greenall. Just said she could come with us. Her husband's working, you know.
Huh? Oh. Oh, good.
Well, we better get off, hadn't we? Either we're locked on coach when I pass. Oh, come on, I don't get stuck next to Ena Sharples.
Well, then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, coming from you, I'm not sure I like that. Come on, Arthur, don't take all day. You sure you're not disappointed?
Of course I'm not disappointed. And if you say one more thing, I know how to stop you.
How's that?
Oh. Ah, it's here.
Hello. Changed, then. What's that you've got, Lucille, love?
It's my frock for Wednesday. I'm wearing it in Sunday school procession.
She pestered the life out of me, so I just had to let you see it.
I should think so, too. It's beautiful.
My Aunt Concepta made me sash.
Did she now? You're not walking today, then, love?
No, I will not walk on Wednesday. We're coming down Rosamond Street and all.
Oh, you know. You know, that's one thing I miss with our picnic being on Whit Monday, going into Manchester to see the war.
Oh, there'll be a much better show on Friday.
Maybe, but I think all the children look lovely, very lovely. Anyway, it looks as though I should be able to see it this time, doesn't it?
Now, Annie.
Now, Jack, you can talk till you're blue in the face, but I shall not move from this seat until a proper relief arrives. You and I are responsible for this public house, and we cannot leave through that door and close it behind us.
Well, I thought your Jim was supposed to be coming.
He is.
He's still coming. Now, you, love, you go along with Harry and Lucille.
Oh, no, we'll wait.
No, I won't hear of it. You must go now. You won't get your seats.
Well, tell the
together.
driver to hang on, then.
No, don't do that. When the time comes to go, you go. Just explain that the landlord and his wife are unable to come on their own picnic because the landlord's brother is unable to show any consideration.
All right, all love. No, I won't have to. He's coming now.
There you are. I told you.
See you on the bus, then.
Ah. Well, don't look at me like that. He's here, isn't he? Hello, Jimmy, old
Hello,
yeah.
Jack. By gum, there's some traffic on the roads.
Oh.
Hello, Annie, love. Yeah, you look bonnier every time I see you.
Do I?
Hey, come on, Jim, I'll show you a layout.
What's the trouble, then? Did you think I wouldn't get here?
Well, you left it a little fine, didn't you, to say the least about it?
I don't know how you sticker, Jack.
Hey, now, don't start anything. I won't be a minute, love. Hey, come on, Jim, come on. I'll show you. Now, if you have a run like ales, there are 2 or 3 cases behind
all right,
yours.
all right.
Christine! What? Will you bring me handbag down? It's on the dressing table. Okay. Here, I brought your coat too. What do you think we'll need them? Well, if we get stuck in top of those moors in a thunderstorm, we'll need them. Hey, you know who's organising this, don't you? It's that Johnny Freeman out of the dispatch department. I believe he had him walking miles last year. Well, it's a nice change. Ah, it's so much to do, isn't it? Oh, Chris, look, I've got an horrible spot coming on my chair. Well, a bit of powder will cover it up. It's nothing. Jean, just because you've left home, you won't go doing anything silly, will you? How do you mean? Well, I mean, with them 2 lads we paired off with. Oh, no, it's just that, well, I like Gordon. I think he's smashing looking. More than I can say for that pal of his. Oh, well. Well, we won't go with them if you don't want to. I mean, we can always sit with the crowd. Don't be daft. I was only kidding. It's just I've had enough of that for a bit and I'm glad of the rest.
Here, I'll get your coat on.
Okay.
Miss Hardman?
Yes.
Is my daughter here, Jean Stark?
Oh, want you come in a bit? It's your mother and father. Hello.
How are you, love?
All right. Look, won't you sit down?
Thank you.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry if that's what you've come for.
It's not what we've come for, love. Is it, Mother?
No, it's us that's sorry.
Well, it's a pity you didn't think
Now,
about
wait
it.
a minute, Jean.
Mrs. Stark, I don't want you to think I'm butting in, but I don't think another row's going to solve anything.
We don't want another row.
Then it's probably better if I did some of the talking. The point is that Jean's frightened of you.
Oh, no.
Well, yes, she is. When I went to let you in, she was wearing lipstick, and when we come back, she'd wiped it off. Well, there's girls of 14 and 15 who make themselves up to the eyebrows. I'm not saying that's right, but there's a lot of difference between 14 and 22. Well, Jean's got a right to make herself up if she wants to. I think she's got a right to do a lot of the things you won't let her do, in fact.
I know. We both know. Look, Jean, we've got car outside. We can fit Miss Hardman in, too, if she wants to come. We'd be back early, so you two girls could go out if you'd like to.
Jean, love, I want you back.
No, Mother. We could go anywhere you wanted. I thought a nice run it country and we could have us dinner out. We'll be outside it, car. Perhaps you'd let us know if you really want to come. Come on, Mother.
Oh, come on. Will you come with us?
Of course I will.
Yeah, but what about them lads?
Oh, there's plenty of lads.
Hey, but you've only got one mother and father, haven't you?
Ooh, you're taking up enough room. Can't you hutch up a bit?
Oh, it's just getting cosy.
Yes, well, I'd rather be comfortable, thank you.
You're no lightweight yourself, you know.
Thank you very much. I can see the day's going to be full of nice little compliments like
You
that.
know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean, all right.
Are we staying here all day? If walkers can't come, they can't come, and that's the end of it.
She's off.
They are coming. Oh, they're here now. Okay, you can start it up now.
Go on, take her away.
Well, you can wait if I sit down.
Well, go on, let him
so you've got to say out a desert between your toes. Stop shuffling, can't you?
Oh, I can't bear sand in my shoes.
Well, take them off and brush your feet with your hands. Nobody will see you.
Oh, I don't like. Besides, it's all inside my stocking.
Well, you should have dried your feet properly. You're not grumbling, are you, Martha?
Oh, no, Ena, I'm not grumbling.
Oh, it's to show you just a little spectre at the feast.
Well, I don't mean to be.
No, I don't suppose you do, but that's what it looks like. And kind of smile once in a while. Are you afraid of your face cracking or something?
I think I'll go and hang my coat.
I hope this isn't serious.
What?
You and Doreen.
Is it? Heck, I'm only having a fling, huh?
Well, I think she's quite a nice girl.
Oh, yes, but you're the one that likes mustard on chips, haven't
Well,
you?
what's that got to do with it?
Better, dear?
Yeah. It's half hot in here.
It is a little on the close side. Who chose this cafe?
Well, Harry had charge of the catering side.
I haven't got it. I don't know what you've done with it,
Well,
love.
what are you looking for now?
Oh, that little gnome thing she won on the pleasure beach. You know, the little
You
thing.
know, what the one through throwing dusters at tin cans?
Oh, I have it in my bag. Oh, can I have it?
No, you can't. Not at the table.
Oh, go on.
Hey.
Hey, have you seen it, Uncle Len? I want it myself.
This isn't a gnome.
What is it?
Well, don't let anyone on 20 when I told you, will you? But this is Ena Sharples with a nightcap on.
Hey, she's cheeky enough as it is, but that you encourage her.
I'm sorry, that didn't cheer me.
No, I don't think so. Oh, I do wish they'd hurry up and serve us.
Hey, some folk are very hungry.
Did you say something, Mrs. Sharples, or was you chewing a brick?
Well, you've got a lot to fill up, haven't you? You're putting weight on.
Just a little, Mrs. Sharples. But after all, mine's in the right places.
Yes, you take enough trouble to get it there, don't you? What do you say, Martha?
Nay, don't drag me.
Now, come on, tell the truth and shame the devil.
Are you enjoying your holiday, Mrs. Sharples?
As a matter of fact, I am, Mrs. Tanner.
Well, unless you want to backhand, don't make remarks like that.
You see, that's all the ignorant can do, resort to violence.
Don't cause a scene in here, Elsie. What's the matter with you?
I was just wondering where it is.
It's over there behind the cash desk.
All right, I shan't be a minute.
I don't suppose you will either. What's the matter? Oh, she makes me that blazing mad I could give her a backhander as soon as look at her.
Elsie.
Oh, and all the use PC-49 is he won't leave me alone for 5 minutes, and then when it comes to the push, he's about as much use as me anti-peg.
Will you stop getting yourself worked up?
Oh, I pity the woman that he managed. She'll be chained to the kitchen sink all her life.
Oh, it's not going to be you then.
Is it, Checker's life? Anyway, you mind your own business. And in case you missed that, Mrs. Sharples, I said mind your own flaming business.
Granted.
Yeah, they're at it again.
You think they'd have more sense than to sit near each other, wouldn't you?
Give over, they enjoy it.
Hey, Dad.
Well, look.
Can we go back to Pleasure Beach afterwards?
No, we can't. You heard the man. We've got to be back at the coach for 8:30.
Well, can I go on one of them machines, them with chocolate in them?
You'll be lucky, love. We won't be out of this place by 8:30 the way
Well,
we're
what
going.
time is it now?
Just gone 7.
Oh, Dad.
Now.
I'm afraid I've only a bit of cold comfort to offer you because we've got no violets.
Oh, don't bother about us.
No, we'll only stop a minute if you girls want to get out at pictures.
Well, sit yourself down then.
She's a lovely girl.
Yes, she's one of the best. Well, you're warm enough.
Oh, quite warm enough, thank you. It's a cosy little room.
Ah, well, it's home.
Ah, well, I don't think you realise what a load it's taken off our minds knowing Jean was here when, you know, hasn't it, Mother?
Yes, it does.
Now, Mrs. Stark, we've done a good job of patching up today and enjoyed ourselves into the bargain, so there's no reason to upset yourself. Mother, I'd like to come home.
Jean, love, we've made a lot of mistakes.
You probably go on making them, so you'll just have to put up with it, shall we?
We'll have a good shot at that, lass.
Look, might I suggest something? Why don't you let Jean stay here for a couple of days and get used to the idea and then probably come home at the end of the week?
It's all right, Mother. By gum, I tell you what I will do. I'll redecorate that bedroom of yours, Jean. It's been wanting it for a bit. I've got some cream paint at home, haven't I?
There's so much shed.
Well, that's all settled then, isn't it? Excuse me. Oh, Mother.
Way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. I got it up What is it?
Where's old Billy?
Billy? I can't.
No, I bet you can't. I just hope nobody else can either.
Never mind. You were young once yourself. Hey, you remember that train trip we had to Scarborough? You know, when your shop went and we had that reserved compartment? We'd only known each other about a month, hadn't we?
I remember it vaguely.
And coming back, we hadn't been out of Scarborough 10 minutes before suddenly the lights went out. By gum, somebody was crafty. It takes a bit of doing, you know, turning them lights out.
You've no idea who did it then?
No.
Oh.
You don't mean it was you?
Somebody had to get you moving.
Well, I'll be blowed. We can't afford a carriage.
Hey, I tell you what, Minnie, why don't you do the can-can up and down the aisle?
Hey, you want to walk
I wish I was, love. Go on, why don't you do it? I dare you.
Oh, I don't like.
Why not?
Well, you see. Hey, what did you say? Hey, what did you say to him? I only said an encourage was there.
She didn't. Oh, no, she didn't.
Enjoyed yourself?
Yes.
So have I. Concepta. How do you feel about marrying me?
No,